Trunks' future as a character really confuses me. This is my take.
Like sexually?
Like, why is yeah?
Me too.
Why is his hair a different color?
Yeah, what's up with that?
You
I think
know,
I'm
Why is
gonna
his
really,
mother's hair always a different color?
I'm gonna stick to this point, and
Mm.
I'm not gonna read any of the cards.
there you go.
Thought I just heard somebody say "daddy," and I would have been livid.
It might have been Trunks. Look at that. I would have been wrong. I would have said 13, but we're on 14. Welcome everybody, Team Talk episode number 14. We're gonna be talking about more reveals because those are easy videos to do. We don't need to think too hard. We got a really cool set coming up, at least so far. We got kind of tag teams starting off here, and then we're just gonna go with green and blue because we've got all that shown so far, I believe, because they showed the SPRs for blue today or yesterday, and did it say they're going on red next or what color next? You'll see in the next Team Talk probably. But we'll start off with green. We'll go around with green, then we'll go around with blue, and then we'll close it off there. So for green, I think I'm going to start that off because I got kind of a weirder one here, being the 9-drop Zamasu. So 9-drop Zamasu, very costly card. Activate main. You can place one of your Zamasu cards, energy cost 7 in your drop, play this card from your hand. When he's played, you get to wipe the board, which the 7-drop that is revealed already does that, and it also negates their skill, so better. And it also gets rid of unisons, and then has an auto. When your opponent plays a battle card, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. And it's not once per turn, so every time your opponent's playing a battle card, they're going to get rid of 1 from hand. He's indestructible.
Nice.
It's a Zamasu card, 9-drop, of course. But you gotta pay 5, and you have to KO a 7-drop for it. So it's expensive. But if you guys remember the draft box, Goku Black.
Yeah.
Now, if you got that guy out, you can tap 3 and play that guy for its activate main, where you just choose a green Zamasu 5 or more, which, you know, there weren't too many targets for that. You kind of you had the 5-drop that came out at the same time, which you weren't going to pay 3 for a card that can come out for 1 energy. And then you had the 7-drop, which was the main target for that, where I think on play it made your opponent discard 2, or you got to KO 2 cards. It's whatever.
Like
now we got something where it's just like, holy shit, okay. Yeah, now we get to play a Taxman for this 3 energy, which on your opponent's turn, you're going to get 1 green energy back anyway. So I think it's pretty gangster. I know the other Zamasus definitely you're going to see a lot more, but I think it's a cute little tech that could probably throw someone off. Still a lot of energy, but Zamasu decks are known for, if one thing, staying alive long and doing nothing but sit there, because I'm still tortured from yellow Zamasu. But that's just me. I guess beer, your fresh shave. Let's see it.
For green,
For green.
my pick would honestly be the Trunks. Like, I know it's an obvious pick, but like, green finally has a card that should have been destructible. Like, that's insane. There's no other way to describe like the color forever has been like, oh yeah, it auto loses to indestructible, just auto loses indestructible. It's got indestructible. Yeah, you're done. You have to tap 5 for a green boo and waste all your energy and suffer. Like, this is actually insane. You're tapping 2 and you're just like, yep, we're just gonna get rid of a card in Ring Barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and indestructible. Sure, why not? That makes sense. Of course. You know, we were talking about it. It's silly me. Who would have thought that would have been okay? But no, it's actually really, really nice. I think the better part too is you have 3 more energy to play it, which is fantastic.
Rare for
because
green.
the fact that
green, it's usually your opponent has 3 or more.
Exactly.
So if you're going first, you're like, okay, turn 4.
Finally, you're on curve. It's not like the Goku card or the Gohan Goku SR, Fated Rivals, all that. Like, you just go boom. I'm gonna play this. Bye bye to that. Bye bye to that, and we're going in. One thing that's kind of concerning to me is, you know, they finally gave some really good support for Zamasu, and then at the same time they're like, yeah, Trunks has a card that gets rid of indestructible. So now when you tap 5 energy for this Taxman, suffer.
Oh, I know. That's easy come,
You have to
easy
discard
go.
a card though, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, sure. Let me discard my Vegeta that comes out for free and draws one.
It's part of terms and conditions. They can't have Zamasu running for age. Trunks has to be able to get rid of him.
Yeah, that's true.
Stupid.
The thing that
Should
concerns me
be
though is
play
like,
tragedy after he dies. There we go. Now it's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, it's lore accurate.
yeah, that's true. That's true. The only problem too is like this deck is going to be a healing pod deck too, right? So because of how it's designed and everything, even if even if in this case where you do the tax ban, you just pitch the Vegeta, it comes in, you draw one off healing pod, you draw one off the Vegeta, and you say, okay, what tax?
That's true. Do we
Yeah,
think
'cause
the
this is definitely
healing
a healing
pod
pod
is
deck.
just? I know there's a whole can of worms to open,
Ban
but
it.
do you think healing pod it's finally time? It feels like the last green decks have just been healing pod decks. Like that's what's made them like push them to that much. Like, yeah, I got 16 cards in hand now. Thank you.
I personally think this might actually be. I might be crazy here, but I think this deck, the Trunks deck, would probably be better than Go Bros because it's an untap one, draw one, awaken. That untap one is a really big deal. Draw two, awaken is the worst awaken. Being able to have that extra energy does make a difference.
Because then it's
It
your
makes
healing
it
pod
so.
is free.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Because like with Go Bros, if you don't see healing pod on turn one, it feels bad playing it turn two okay, but like if you play healing pod on turn three, it feels terrible because like you need that energy for other plays. But like with this now, you have that extra energy to spare. And yeah, I know the Dex doesn't play deflect one drops like Go Bros, but you don't really care. Like who's really wasting a counterplay on a one drop your opponent spent nothing for, right? Like honestly.
I know I was thinking about doing it to Go Bros this weekend because I was scared of them going up the chain. But obviously
Mhm.
deflect, and nobody plays the chain anyway. So
I-
if there was a chain to start off that one drop, then
Yeah.
for sure I would get rid of it. And then they don't get to draw that extra like two cards. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think there is that for this deck, right? So
Yeah.
ah.
But
If
that's
you can
my
stop them
pick.
from if you're gonna like not die that turn and you can like take a life to stop it from coming into play and stop them from drawing two, the deflect is pretty important then for sure.
Yeah, I had to do that today against the red U7 Gohan that's getting popular.
Yeah.
Took my life to stop their one drop Gohan from coming into play.
No,
Lived
good
and
one,
was
though.
able to come back and win that though.
no, not bad. Who's next? Someone
I
scream.
found a card I like.
There we go.
Yeah.
Scream it. Let's hear
All
it.
right. I found a green card. It's yellow as well. The 5-drop Fuzamasu super rare.
Super
It's super
rare.
rare, so it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Not that special.
Half the time. Oh, is there a special?
There is the super
Let
rare.
me
I
check
like
it
the
out.
angle. The angle, like the posing's better, but the background
Oh,
on the SPR is insane.
yeah, the
purple,
gold foiling. Yeah,
the
you're right.
purple like that. I'm a sucker for purple.
Kind of the weakest looking. I need more angles. The
I
blue
like it
ones
better
really
than
blew
the
out
7.
these out of the water.
Oh yeah, the blue ones. We'll get to those after. The blue ones are insane.
Yeah,
blue ones are ridiculous.
I'm just looking at this card and I'm just thinking like Lemon Lime Frieza, time to come back for me. Just more drawing every turn seems really good. You do have to sacrifice, 2 yellow cards in your combo area, 2 or more green or yellow, but you get one back and you KO something 6 or less. So that's and with indestructible, that's definitely super worth. I guess
And it's
you
draw on swing.
yeah, draw and string with indestructible. Yep. You set this up. You could even do a 5-drop Zamasu on top of it, so you draw one, swing at this, then play Zamasu, swing at that. They discard one. That'd be a funny sequence for sure.
No.
But yeah, that's I like Lemon Lime Frieza, so that's my pick.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Wes, let's hear it.
I'm gonna have to go with the 7-drop green yellow Zamasu. After experimenting with Mechika board, just having a card that just straight up negates skills and then KOs them. It's pretty good right now. So I think that one's mine, which is what? For 3 energy. So for a green, yellow, and a
It's an
colorless.
X-Evolve though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
EX
you still
evolve.
need to
Yep.
establish the
5.
5-drop and hope to God
Mhm.
that someone doesn't just play Trunks or
Okay.
you're
Oh
indestructible.
yeah,
But
Trunks or
but
Mechikabura. What?
it's the Zamasu problem, right? Where
Yep.
it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, we got this, but now we got to keep this alive, in which it's indestructible, so you should be fine. She's like, there's more stuff to fuck with indestructible now.
It's gonna be as meaningless as deflecting barrier now.
I just
What?
had to say
No.
7 or less, though. You know,
Yeah,
like all these
yeah,
A drops
7 or
out
less is
there.
the only. Yeah,
hmm
that's the only downside.
Still
But
a
yeah, I'm about to
crazy
go with
board
that.
wipe though.
No, yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah, board wipe for
Yeah.
3. Not bad.
Mhm.
and just you got triggers on these cards. Sin Shenron's back. Sorry, no, you're not gonna have anything here. Let's negate. See ya. No ball, no draw 2. Yeah.
Really
What's
good
good
for
about
the
this
deck
is,
too, because it ignores energy exhaust.
yeah,
So
both the 5 and the 7 do. So
Yeah.
mhm.
It's because it's
you
gonna be a
get your
triple color deck,
triple
right?
color.
So,
Yeah,
which is exciting.
it
Which
is.
I hope it's. Let's just hope. From what it looks like, hopefully better than Wish. That's all I can ask for. As long as it's better than Wish Zamasu, that's something. Okay.
No, I'm putting this in my Wishes Zamasu, bro.
There we go. See, you can. I don't know what
Watch
he's
the
doing,
world
guys.
burn.
There
Yeah.
you go.
They did this right though with making it an on play auto, with the 5 drops having an on swing auto.
hmm
That way you can just go on top of it after you swing with it if you're
Mm.
most likely under a floodgate effect or something.
hmm
That's quite nice. They did that right.
No, yeah, because that's the thing too, right? It's like you're under a floodgate. They've already pitched whatever from hand. You drew a card, and it's like, okay, now you're down to 6 in hand. Now let's just wipe that giant board you had too as well, and then we can pass it over to you. You can see what happens. So that is nice. But Tim, let's hear it. Green pick. I know nothing's fascinated you, but anything
Nothing's
is pretty.
fascinating.
Is
So
anything pretty?
I'll go with funny.
No, funny,
So
that
surprise attack, the green card, Vegeta just taking a nap on the floor. This
Mhm.
is beautiful artwork. It's just the epitome of you've had a hard day of work and you just have face first on the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You just don't want to do anything. This is funny. It's an okay card as well, but like the picture just makes it so much better. And then on a similar front for blue, which I suppose we're
Ooh,
also
the
about to do,
transition. Nice.
Yeah, you can start
the
off with blue.
transition. Master Roshi just randomly out of nowhere. He's wearing the wrong clothes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Master
I
Roshi.
don't
Should that
think
be
Bandai
pink?
picked up on that. He's supposed to be Saiyan Saga, but he's wearing what he wore in Resurrection F.
Let me see this.
oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Now I'm livid.
Roshi.
I just gave Bandai props.
Huh. I didn't even notice that Roshi card.
Huh.
It looks pretty gangster.
Not
I'll
only
give
was
it
it
that.
not noticed, but it wasn't even picked up.
Wow. There you go. Exclusive scoop right there.
We
What
heard
is
it
he
here
even wearing in the
first,
second
folks.
Wow.
arc? Is he just in his like original orange, like whatever
He's in
Shaolin
some
gi?
comfortable clothing.
I think it might be in that orange.
No orange.
Yeah, maybe.
When the fuck was he wearing the black shirt then?
Black shirts, world's
Yeah,
strongest,
it's just
and
in the
like
orange.
and Chun-Li. Oh god, Jackie Chun.
That's Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
Yeah,
he
it's-
was just in the orange with the green shirt underneath.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Could this be the green shirt?
hey, there you go.
Oh no,
This
it's
is-
definitely a different shirt.
He's grabbing all the way back.
That you
Well, there
know
we
of?
go. Well, at least it's different art, right? We've already seen a couple that, what was it, Shroom was the last victim of that. The zoom up a
Mhm.
little bit closer for the anniversary box. It's like, yeah, okay. No, but, let's say, you know what? I'll get the one out of the way that was just like, my voice is already going. I'm ready to just fall off a brick wall. I don't know why specifically a brick wall, but that's just what came to my head. Scouter. We get to see our opponent's hand every turn.
It's crazy.
Why not?
Doesn't remove it.
Why
When I was reading, I'm like, okay, it's gonna remove it from the game after. I gotta play Scouter every turn. That's the tax to play this deck. No, my taxes. I have to play a Raditz, a Nappa. I think Vegeta's included in that. I think it's all three, and then you can play one of the other two that you didn't play if they had a 15k in hand. Which that part doesn't even matter. Just looking at your opponent's hand every turn. What other card has given us that? Foreseeing Hit, 4 energy, was played like crazy when it came out. SCRs, we got Frieza.
Vegito. Yeah.
Frieza does it, right? The Frieza Army Reborn.
Kaioken Goku SR from set 7.
Kaioken Goku SR. Yep. The one that we were playing again in Casino recently. The U7 Goku, 4 energy. And you need Sparking 20, right, for that effect?
Yep.
So all these large requirements to look at. I know they rip
Yeah,
cards from it.
this.
That see large requirements.
Oh,
You have to get rid of 2
man.
super combos. But and you
Yeah, to win the
those-
game?
Yeah, those
terrible.
Yeah, those all rip cards from hand. But this is just every turn. Just okay. Let's see how many negates my opponent has in hand. Let's see how many super combos my opponent has in hand. I don't know. I just feel like that's insane. And it's limit 1, whatever. But you just need the information once a turn. I don't know.
It's only on your turn too, right?
Yeah, it's only on your. Still, it's just like, even if it was just
Because-
once, like that's still like if it was once per game, and you're only paying 1 energy for it. You don't even need to pay the Z energy because the leader's effect, which I do really like the leader art in the front. They made Raditz look gangster, amazing.
Yep.
I love how all the art's looking this set. But yeah, that was just my I read that, like what? I'm just like. Raditz sounds like a deck I want to touch now. It's, I don't know. I was already intrigued by the opposite deck being the tag team, but I was like, you know what? We can be evil this set. Zamasu and him, they seem like the decks I want to go towards. I don't know. Beer, let's hear it.
I mean, I don't know where to begin. I love all the blue stuff that's been revealed. It's all fantastic. But I would say the Piccolo card is the SPR is probably my favorite card in this whole set in terms of art. Just looks way
Insane.
too good.
Insane.
Way too good. Like I haven't seen a card look this good in a while. This is really, really nice. And then even in terms of effect, now you're running more Z extras. Like this is just the thing now. This is the norm. Card can be played in a lot of decks, right? Like you can play this in Gogeta Aegis even because you run Goku cards. You have that double strike the double strike 25k. You run the Z extra in that deck. Now you pay 1 to play this. Now you have another draw and another threat, and now this is an on demand 20k double striker, right? Like this is fantastic. There's so many decks this goes into. I think it's just a great card overall. I think this whole blue is just fantastic. But yeah, that'd definitely be my pick.
No, that the SPRs, I know someone else might pick them, but just I was gonna say from the other sets, they've been looking good. The ones they showed for blue, like the backgrounds, I think has been the focal point. Is even looking at the anniversary box stuff, like the reprints of the Jiren, the Goku Black, like they really focus on the backgrounds. It's like holy shit, really makes the character pop and it looks really cool. I don't know. That's especially like you're saying Piccolo. Piccolo's probably definitely gonna be the best looking SPR. I can't think of what else they can if they can make one better than that. This set, I'll eat someone's hat. Who's got a hat on? No one. See? God damn it. Maybe if Jay was here, he'd wear his Goku wig hat, whatever that is.
Or Matt with his hat.
Matt with
Dragon
the
Ball
hat.
Z
Yeah.
rag.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
man.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
Wes, let's hear it.
I'm gonna have to go with this is a really simple one, but it's kind of along the lines of what you were saying, like with the background and stuff. I'm gonna go with the 4-drop Nappa. Was it Nappa Gathering Strength? I just like this one because it reminds me of like a comic book or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing missing on there is like POW or one of those big bubble letters. But as far as art, I'm gonna have to go with that.
You playing it?
Since Piccolo was already picked.
Are you playing the Nappa deck? Are you moving away from black and hopping on blue?
Oh no.
Come on, you know they're not going to release a black deck. Come on. You already got to
No,
be prepared for it.
if I was to dabble with the blue, it'd probably just be with the Goku Piccolo. Raditz, I think, is going to be the better deck, but I just got nice Piccolo sleeves that aren't being used, so I would just throw it on that deck.
Maybe
Just
finally a
cause.
good Piccolo deck, guys.
Maybe.
Besides Surge, that was good for a month until they killed it. But maybe he needs Goku there for the deck to be good. I don't know.
No, I'm holding out for the Ginyu Force that they're going to print in black. This set.
If Ginyu Force is coming in any color, I don't give a shit. I'm playing it. Ginyu Force has been nothing
Most
but
likely
my
the same,
favorite
yeah.
archetype, and the only one I didn't really play was yellow. Yellow was kind of the only one I'm like,
you had to be old.
Oh yeah,
Back in the day.
Yeah, it was kind of it was played with veggies. So the leader, I was just like, it's disgusting. It was after Mecha Frieza got banned, so that turned me off from the leader. But then red, I'm like, red's awesome, and then green, they're 15K. So black, maybe they'll be just dark Broly all over again. 30Ks from the drop
Ginyu
C.
Force. 30K Goldo coming at your face.
The Pseudo Ginyu Force.
Yep.
Now we're talking.
There we go.
All right.
Oh man. And the green one's the most fun mechanic in the game.
Oh,
Scry
insane.
5.
Oh yes.
Jeez.
He is great.
Yeah, so my pick, I thought you were about to take it, Wes, because you said 4-drop.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just going to be a Chad and pick the SPR again of the Raditz here. Looks awesome for sure. But I think that his use right now is coming to my mind. Like, sure, it's like a 2-mana negate the attack, but like you already look in their hands, you already know what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure he triggers the extra when you play him, but only on your turn, right? So what I'm thinking is like you play this guy for 2 on your turn. He's a dual attacker. Like you just swing into a floodgate, but you're gonna tax them an extra card for doing it. It's kind of my line of thought right there. Like, okay, it's gonna cost you 3 cards from your hand to floodgate me this turn. That's pretty good. And then he can just block the next turn. That's kind of like where I see his best use as right now. Because you declare a card, so you're gonna call the power of your opponent's floodgates, and then and then when they play it, then you have to discard 1 for playing it, and then discard 1 for playing it.
That's actually so good against yellow and blue because
I guess yellow
blue...
doesn't need to discard because yellow is awesome, but like
well, no, but
on the
yellow,
like I'm thinking of like Topo or like Oceanus or something, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but
still, yeah, 15K. Yeah, there you go.
Because when you think about it too, like you're saying, against blue, right? You use the effect, like you said, offensively. Peel off Shumai is a 4K. Defending Prince is a 4K. You call 4K. All right. You're going to go heavily minus in hand. You face yellow, Vegito and Riposte are 15Ks.
Yep.
Like, it's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, and then if you're playing red, you just probably hold it for defense, or you just still use it offensively, and it's still, when does the effect end?
At the end of your opponent's turn.
Until the end of your
if
opponent's
you do it on
turn.
your
So
turn,
yeah,
you're taxing both turns.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. So 15K is really relevant, especially against yellow. But if you're playing against red, like they're not going to floodgate you with a battle card most likely. So you just call their bomb.
Yeah, but even that you just call whatever thing. You're like, okay, we're going into turn whatever, or against Jiren. Like you're just like, okay, what does he have there? Let's stop this chain from going up.
No, it'll hurt Pan though.
Oh, Pan deck gets destroyed by this.
Everything's 15K, right? I
call 15.
I don't think they've seen anything else. Wow.
And deflect too. I was just gonna say Beerus Ball, but no, deflect. There you go.
Dual attack blocker 16.
Yeah, it's good card. Make me want to buy blue stuff back. But I probably won't.
Technically, right? You're playing the Raditz card, the auto goes into pending, and then your scouter goes into pending, so you can see their hand, and then wow. So you're just like, okay,
first, then you resolve the
what pieces of shit you got in here? Okay, now I know what number. Damn, that is good.
Yeah.
And it looks sick as hell.
Doesn't prevent them, thankfully, but that would be too much.
No. Might as well kiss you on the lips too. I don't know.
Throw
that's
some
insane.
Broken Seal Meki Kaburas in your deck too.
That's going to be good
Oh.
against Green Gohan now because they leave that one energy up for King Cold. You just drop that, look at their hand, and you call King Cold. So now they're forced to tap the one for the uneasy.
For the the
And
extra
then
card
next
that
turn
has
is when
zero
you
zero
counterplay
interaction.
the
Yeah.
yeah. And then next turn you just counterplay the King Cold.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
Huh.
No, that Raditz is pretty baller. They
Mhm.
seem more
He's
excited for the
good.
deck.
Yeah. I don't even know what the Vegeta does yet. I just read the Piccolo for the first time too. That was the only card I read, but I liked it.
I literally only saw the SPRs right before we started. I'm like, holy shit, they are really nice. And now knowing the effect of one of them, the other ones could be great too, but I'd have to read. And, Dragon Ball
They're
player,
really
not
good.
great at that.
Yep.
It's blue is now the dual attack color. Let's just say that. Like you have Infiltrator Piccolo, you have that Goku Oob, you got this new Vegeta SR. Like these are all just nasty dual attackers. You got that new Nappa, that's another dual attacker. Like
Mhm.
it's literally the multi-attacker color now.
No, you're not wrong.
Dual attack's really good against riposte effects too, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm. Damn.
All right, Tim, what do you got? Oh, you already said
You
blue.
already started.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
for
it's-
goodness sakes!
He's got the sun
Nobody
in his
talked about the
eyes.
SCR?
The
No, we haven't.
Well, that's how we'll close it out. We'll close out the SCR. Who wants to take the burden of making fun of Beer's U7 deck?
I hate this
seems
card.
like a good time, but it's really gonna hurt my Maidens deck. Is where I'm really
No,
concerned.
you could just put it in your Maiden's deck and go nuts with
It is.
Indestructible.
Yeah. Yep. That huge ass defending friends. There you go.
There we go.
30K. Get through it. It's got butterfly wings.
It's a very interesting card. It's just in green. It feels like pretty much every deck that is green is going to run one of the other SCRs. Like they can run Pan, Cell Max, Cell Zeno, etc. It just feels like they're probably going to play that instead of this thing, which will probably just get its effect once and then get removed.
Yeah, that's a SCR where you literally build the deck around
Yeah,
the
that's
SCR.
it's a gimmick deck SCR, which I assume Bursting with Rage was kind of the same thing there too, right? Where you could do like these neat little plays, but it's not going to be like oh yeah, I'm gonna throw this one into this competitive deck because it's the best option. Because I don't know.
I threw it in cooler. It was the best option.
In cooler.
It's the best option for starter cell too. Yeah. So I think this secret rare, a lot of people first reactions were terrible, but I think they should. It's better than what those reactions were for sure.
Yeah. Stealing an opponent's card is still not a joke. Like stealing something, stealing something.
Being a thief, it's top tier.
And
yeah, but like, go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
All three effects, once again, we love the way Dragon Ball does this. It's thematic. They're all the wishes that were made on that particular dragon.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, steal the body, become indestructible, and then bring everyone back. Huh.
Exactly.
Oh, I
Damn.
see that. Zamasu. Okay.
The in-depth analysis. First with the Roshi,
Gosh,
now with the
this
SCR.
is why we bring you, huh?
This is, you see.
I wonder if the red one was like that too. Now that I think about it.
Kinda.
Mm.
Double check. The
Red
thing is,
Shenron
on Shenron normal, there's just so many wishes that have been made on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the normal Shenron.
Yeah,
Right.
it's normal shit. I do remember in the show Krillin wishing on it and getting triple attack or whatever, so
Yeah.
something like that.
This is the panties dragon.
Yeah.
So it's revive 1 from drop.
That's a
Give something
classic.
10k and triple attack. Choose your opponent's leaders, battle cards, and unisons ignoring Baron. They get -15.
That's got to be the panties right there.
Should turn Goku and them into kids, I guess, from GT. Like that's
Yeah,
only...
Daima, come on, let's not get rid of
That's Bulma wishing herself young again.
Yeah.
Dude, that better be a 1 episode arc.
Yeah.
I think it's 12 episodes.
If it's 12, that's fine.
Oh, it's a little short series.
I like how the
I think so,
animation
that's what I
looks. I don't. The concept goofy as hell, but
animation
animation-wise,
looks
it looks
great.
very pretty.
Yeah, but nobody
Okay, if
asked
it's a
for
short
it.
series,
No,
I'm
that's
totally
true.
good with it.
Oh, for what?
Daima.
Diamond.
Daima?
Yeah.
Don't even give me
I
started. That's
thought
the
the animation
last
looked
video
pretty
on my
good.
fucking channel. And I literally, I'm just like, that has completely demotivated me. But it looks pretty. Give it that.
Mhm.
Looks
Yeah, but
very
nobody
pretty.
asked for it. Like,
Of
just give
course
us
nobody.
Super.
Toriyama, he was like so excited for this. I'm like, sure, go nuts. Japan probably in love with it. They love their
Oh
cutesy
yeah.
characters.
I think I'm hoping that it's attracting like younger like audience, like kids and stuff like that to get into it.
Because I know I'm not showing my kids OG Dragon Ball. No way. Way too much crotch padding in that one.
Yeah.
And skip.
Oh yeah, yeah. There
Yeah.
was a lot of
Don't
Yep.
need my kids doing that to see if they're a boy or a girl.
Yep.
Wouldn't even work all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
I was
how's
watching
this
some of the
set?
movies. I was watching some of the movies, and on the online version, they had cropped or blurred out the where Goku and Broly are together in the thing. They had cropped or whatever the male bit.
They're
And
dinkies.
it's like, wait, it's gone. This isn't Dragon Ball. It has to be there.
Yeah. Damn. It's censored, huh? But I think that's everything, right? We got through the SCR, blue, green. We got to see red, yellow, and have they announced if they're gonna do black? Because I doubt they are. They
Should we all like try to guess a team or something, or at least a color of a team?
I fucking hope to God Ginyu Force is in there. When they were showing like duos and partners and stuff, I'm like, please, the most iconic team.
Mhm.
We know yellow is probably U7.
I was hearing people in chat saying that about U7.
Because on the booster box art, there's an SPR Goku Ultra Instinct.
I think it's
That is
Red
the team.
Android, like 17, 18.
That's another thing I heard too, where it's
Ooh,
like
that would be
future
cool,
art.
yes.
Like it was like the future Gohan, perhaps, which
Mm.
that'd be cool.
Oh, wait, maybe
or-
we don't get a bad future Gohan
yeah,
leader?
maybe
You
we
mean
get an
you mean
actual
one that-
future Gohan leader. You know what? I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Heroes, but the future Gohan in there with the black outfit, gangster as hell. Great opportunity for a cool looking Z leader. All I'm saying, because they can only take from Dragon Ball Heroes. They can't take anything from Dragon Ball Super manga. So, take more of that fucking whatever the hell you call that stuff.
Just give us Moro arc, man.
We're getting a black Para Brothers deck. For
Yeah,
sure.
see, now we're talking. If we get something on that level, playing that instead of Ginyu, that's a lie. I
Nah,
could
but we
never
need a
neglect Ginyu
Tarble.
Force.
We have
Tarble
never
for
had the Para brothers in the entire game.
We had Bodyguard Legic. That's as close as we got.
That's close to the
And that
goal.
was a meta relevant deck for one point in time. That was Pan's best friend going second.
Oh yeah.
It still is.
A second, perfect. I get a draw here for free.
And here's a 20.
Yeah, value. Well, I think we'll call it there. Beer, let's hear it.
Sorry.
Making fun of me because my throat's fucked.
No.
Jeez.
This guy.
Get him
Me.
out of here.
Yeah.
All right, Wes, you got this.
So my interest is getting it.
Know your cards. Know your plays. No, take it, beer.
All right. Thank you all for watching. This upcoming set looks really, really fun. I say this every set. What I'm gonna say, but it's true. Everything looks fun. They always like they surpass themselves every set. Honestly, make sure to shout out to our sponsor, Game 3. Make sure to check out Kaioken Cards, the Pac-Man Special, Hoffman's Labs. I don't know. I guess you can check my stream. Andrew, you got a stream? I don't know. You got one?
Streaming right now.
Yeah. Hey.
Yep, it's
what-
Lucas
the hub.
Rosas' stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. Otherwise, what was it? Carl always said, "Stay super."
Stay super.
Just look at this
Carl.
Saiyan Saga shirt, okay? That's what this set's gonna be. Don't listen
Aw,
to Stay in
hell
Super
yeah.
now. This is gangster.
Where's Roshi?
He's
Need to
got the
confirm.
wrong shirt on. He's not on here.
Yeah.
Fuck Roshi. Get him out of here.